Farmer Lady and I have been feeling pretty festive lately. We've got snow flurries in the air today, it's getting colder, and thoughts are turning to the holidays. With that in mind, we thought we would share with you today a few items that we think would make excellent stocking stuffers for those that have been good, overlanders and campers that are on your Christmas list this year. So hang around and let's see what's in Santa's bag. Welcome back to Dickin' Around Outdoors. It's great to have you join us. Now today, we're going to snoop through Santa's bag of goodies to find those stocking stuffers that are sure to be a hit with the campers and overlanders on your list. Now before we do, thank you for all of our subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to hit the little subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. And if you like the content, please share it with your friends. Now we're going to snoop through the bag today. We're going to do it in no particular order, and I'm going to link all the products and the prices below so that you can go back and check them out if you find them interesting. So let's get started. So let's see what we pull out of the bag first. This is a good one. This is a lucilight, L-U-C-I, from Mpowerd. And what this is a solar rechargeable and USB rechargeable inflatable lantern that you can use for camping. If you've seen my favorite camping gadget videos, you know I love these things. The light has 3 levels of light plus a flasher. If you want to recharge your phone, you can do that through the USB cord. And when you're done using it, you can just deflate it, throw it up on a dashboard, and recharge it for the next day. So what do we have next? Another good one. This is a charging cord from Nomad, which is a more robust version of a charging cord. It's actually wrapped with 2 coats of Kevlar. It comes with a permanent cord wrap, which is nice to keep clutter down. One end is USB, and given that this is a universal cord, it also comes with multiple ends, so you can charge your Lightning, so for your iPhone. It's a micro USB and a USB-C charger all in one cord, helps keep clutter down, and is very durable. Next. Stainless steel 32-ounce AG water bottle from Prometheus Design. Now why would Santa have a water bottle? Because there's 1,000 water bottles out there. Why would he have this in his bag? Well, I think there's probably 3 really good reasons. Number one, it's tough. It's made out of double wall stainless steel and it's insulated. So you put cool water in the morning, you get cool water out at night. Secondly, the lid is bright orange, so hopefully you can see that. If you drop this bottle or if you leave it sitting somewhere, this orange makes it much easier to see when you're out in the woods. And lastly, and I think most importantly, the inlet for the bottle is sized so that it will accept a screw-on MSR water filter. So if you are somewhere where you need to be filtering your own water and you use an MSR, just like an Nalgene bottle, you can screw it onto this bottle and have filtered water to drink. So I think that's a fantastic design element, and Prometheus thought about that. Next up is a personal favorite of mine. This is the snowpeak double wall titanium 450 mug, and I do have the optional lid that goes with it. But this mug is just, I don't know, again, gushing over a mug. I don't know why, but I think it's an awesome mug. The handles fold in so that it packs easily. It's super lightweight. This thing weighs 4 ounces, 4.2 ounces. The lid obviously adds weight, but when you're having coffee, the lid is an excellent way to help keep it warm. Being double walled, it doesn't get hot like single wall titanium. It's just a great little mug. They're durable. It's a great mug. So the Snowpeak 450 double wall titanium mug. So if you have seen our other video on best camping gadgets, you'll recognize this also. This is the Stanley Adventure Shot Glass Set. And what is it? It's a lightweight case and 4 stainless steel shot glasses for the whiskey drinker on your camping list. Now, what makes these shot glasses nice is that the ridge around the glass actually is a standard 1.5 ounce pour of whiskey, which makes it easy to make sure that you're not overdoing it at the campsite. So, Stanley Adventure shot glasses, another great item for the whiskey drinker. And in keeping with the theme, if you have a more adventurous drinker on your list who likes to make cocktails, the Stanley Adventure Happy Hour Cocktail Shaker. Now, what is this? Well, it is a shaker with some unique features. First off, inside the lid are actual measurements, jigger measurements, so that you can measure out your pours. Inside the lid, you have a citrus reamer. And inside the shaker, you have 2 double-wall stainless steel cocktail glasses. And it just so happens that the citrus reamer fits right into the glass, so you can ream your citrus into the glass and pour it into your 20-ounce shaker, shake up your cocktail, and share it with someone special. So again, the Stanley Adventure Happy Hour Cocktail Shaker. Oh, here we go. And now we're going to switch themes. If you have someone that likes to cook over fire or just wants a backup stove, the Firebox Stove. This is an excellent, excellent wood-burning fire stove that you can use to cook on, that you can use for a very small campfire. You can also buy a butane insert that allows you to use butane or propane with an adapter to cook your food if the weather's not cooperating or if you can't find wood. It packs very easily. Nice and flat. And if you need a lighter weight design, this same design comes in titanium. So Firebox Stove, excellent choice for the wood burning cook on your Christmas list. And moving on, we have the Primus salt and pepper grinders. Now, if you've seen any of our cooking videos, and I encourage you to watch those, you have seen these. And these are really great little items for the gourmet cook on your list that prefers his spices freshly ground, or at least his salt and pepper. These are made out of aluminum. They are one-hand operation to grind your pepper and your salt, and they pack easily, lightweight, and sturdy. So the salt and pepper shaker from Primus. Ah, this one. Simple little gadget that probably gets used as much or more than any other gadget in our kit. This is the Pocket Bellows from Epiphany, and simply what it is in its expandable hollow tube that you can use. You blow into the end and you can stoke a fire. Now, if you've ever had a fire that doesn't want to burn for you or is kind of going out and needs a little air, this is great because it allows you to get closer to the fire or closer to the point where you want the air to go, and it concentrates the air. So instead of standing with your face in the smoke trying to blow into the fire, you can just pinpoint this to where you want it, stand back a little bit, and get that fire going. So again, Pocket Bellows. This thing is awesome. Here's another little gadget. Simple but great. If you have someone that likes to use a butane stove, you know that butane canisters often end up in the trash. Now, I personally find that wasteful and unnecessary. So we have the JetBoil Crunchit. And all this is a small item that once your butane canister is empty, you screw it on, it releases any remaining butane, and then it has a punch, and you punch holes into that butane canister, and that allows you to throw it into the recycle without putting anybody in danger of having a pressurized container. So recycle your butane, use the Crunchit. Now, we never expect anything bad to happen when we're out, but sometimes stuff does hit the fan. And if you're somewhere where stuff hits the fan and you need fresh water and you don't have any filtration, having a LifeStraw in your kit is a great solution. This is a very simple device. You have one end that you stick into any water source, and you have the other end that serves as a straw. And inside of this is a filter that will work anywhere in North America to take out the bacteria and sediments and anything else. It doesn't take virus out, so this won't work in some parts of the world. But in North America, this thing should be in your emergency pack. LifeStraw. Next on the list is something that goes with us on every camping trip. This is the morakniv Bushcraft Black. It's a perfect size for camping. The blade is carbon steel, made in Sweden, and the spine of the knife is actually ground so that you can use the integrated fire steel to light your stove or your fire. Fits together, sparks really well. Just a great little knife. It does come with a sharpener on the side. Now, I wouldn't necessarily trade in my sharpening stones for this, but if you just need to touch it up when you're in the woods, it's a great little thing to have attached to the sheath. So the morakniv Bushcraft Black, and this is the only item on our list that costs more than 50 bucks, and this one is $65. Next up on the list is something new to the market. We just picked it up. We've had a chance to use it a few times. Coffee. Coffee at camp is, in my mind, necessity. And often around the campfire, there's a lot of conversations how best to brew the coffee. Is percolator better than pour over? Is better than a French press? Well, you'll have to decide that for yourself. But you now have another choice. This is called the JoGo. And what this is, it's a stainless steel straw. And on the bottom of the straw is a detachable filter. And on the top of the straw, you have a silicone insert that protects you from the heat. And all you do is you pour coarse ground coffee into your cup. You let it sit for 30 seconds, stir it up with the JoGo, and then let it steep for 6 minutes or so. And you have coffee very similar to a French press. You just drop the straw in, and you drink your coffee through the straw with the filter keeping all of the sediment out of your mouth. I know it's a little strange to think about drinking your coffee through a straw, but after a couple times you get used to it, and the coffee can be really good. So just experiment with the amount of coffee you use. If Camera Lady likes her coffee a little bit less strong and I like it a little more strong, we can accommodate that. So again, the JoGo, and leave the coffee pot at home. Last on the list is actually Santa's bag. Now this happens to be a portable bag made by snowpeak. Other people make it, Granite Gear, but a packable, foldable, storable bag is something that we also take on almost every trip we make. What do we do with it? Well, you can gather kindling. You can carry small items from the vehicle to the campsite. We use this to wash our dishes. It's just handy as heck, and you'll find a ton of uses for something like this. So again, this is by snowpeak, not the only people that make it, but we find this one to be very durable. So a foldable bucket. And that's what we have for our list of great stocking stuffers that you might consider for the campers and overlanders on your Christmas list this year. I'm going to again link everything below. If you've liked the video and haven't subscribed, please do so by hitting the button in the lower right hand corner. And if you do want to share it, by all means, please do. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all of our subscribers. I hope we gave you some good ideas to think about. Take care, and we'll see you outdoors.